Hey guys, had some requests from some family and friends to make some cutting boards. So I got a bunch of scrap pieces. Went out and bought about $500 worth of wood today. Got some Padauk, some Wenge. I believe I'm pronouncing those right. It's maple walnut. Got those planed down, and a little more purple heart, and lots of remnant pieces from jobs over the past couple of years that have been saving, and a bunch of random stuff that we ended up with. So hopefully this stuff may be good for some end grain cutting boards. Hopefully I can end up with maybe 20 boards. So we'll see how it goes. Quick little backstory. I made this coffee table when I was 13 years old in junior high school. That was 27 years ago. And I won a bunch of sponsorships and some prize money. And so I started a little cutting board business in the backyard. Bought a table saw, bandsaw, router, stuff like that. And I made cutting boards, sold them on consignment, local stores, and went to craft fairs. And that was a long time ago. Well, my parents gave me 2 of the boards from 27 years ago that they had around, and I refinished them. And that is what I have from when I was 13, 14 years old. My little business card. And so I had my own little wood shop when I was a kid. And a few years ago, I do some high-end finish carpentry for a good friend of mine. And I had some shop time, so I built a couple of cutting boards. These are 2 sets of 2 that are matching sets. So this one right here is made of the same exact pattern in 2 different, one edge grain, one end grain. And then this one we use on our ottoman as mainly just a little place setter for drinks and remote controls and stuff like that. After I had built those couple of boards, I had some friends and family who wanted me to make some, so I decided to do a large batch and see if I could streamline the work and be a little more efficient. Getting down to the scraps here. I don't know how much I'm gonna continue to go, but trying to do all like sizes as much as possible for the chaotic boards. So all of these here are for the chaotic boards, except for that one. This is taking way more time than I thought it would. So here we go. Well, these have been cut, glued, and planed 3 times now. So that's the process of cutting and flipping. And 3 times, 4th time is now going to be the final for the end grain. These are going to end up being about 1.5 inches thick. And here is the last of the ones. They've been cut a 3rd time, and they are now ready to be cut for end grain boards. And this one is going to end up being not a cutting board, but let's see, both of these, not a cutting board, but coasters. Probably that's where those will end up. What a mess. Right, so I'm using the Howard Butcher Block conditioner, and it's mineral oil, food grade mineral oil. So here's how we do a deep season on the cutting boards, and this is the Howard Butcher Block conditioner, mineral oil with beeswax and other waxes and vitamin E, and we do a deep saturation to get it seasoned. We let it sit heated for at least a day, and I do 2 coats, 2 full coats, but I go over it with the heat gun and a rag several times, flipping them throughout the 24-hour period of time to get it really soaked in there. Holy cow, I am done making cutting boards. This has been quite the journey. At least twice the time that I thought it would take. So this is the second coat after each one has had a 24-hour multiple coats. And here is the final quick, hour coat before everything gets dried off. So here are coasters. We got large boards. We got the butcher blocks, and we have everything from extra large boards to the smaller boards and little cheese boards type thing. Wow, 27 in all, and 41 coasters. Those little suckers are a pain in the butt. Now final wipe down, buff and dry, and get back with some pictures with that. Just made this little jig. I wanted to be an inch in because of the size of the feet. Just made sure this was square. A little 2p10. If you guys don't use this stuff, it is amazing. Set my right depth. It's all ready to go. Well, this sure turned out to be a long video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. And if you're on my YouTube, please feel free to drop some comments down below, give me some feedback, tell me what you thought, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe for me. Thanks, guys.